Before speaking of the episode of what changed Siddhartha from being committed to not sharing what he had attained to helping the world about the true reality of this world, we must talk about what he attained. What is this middle way or middle path that helped Siddhartha from understanding about the cause of suffering in this world? Remember, Siddhartha first concluded having to leave everything behind to get an answer to one big question he had. Is there a way to escape the suffering in this world? The answer to that was the Four Noble Truths, which is his first sermon. However, in order to arrive at that conclusion, he realized that middle path was very, very, very important. So what exactly is middle path or middle way? My name is Reverend Hirosato Yoshida, and I am a sotozen priest. If this is your first time, thank you for coming by. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. In this little series, I'll be going over our founder, Shakyamuni Buddha's life and his teaching. So what exactly is middle path or middle way? Well, let's say you are walking down the road. On the left side and the right side is a sidewalk. The middle left and the middle right is where the cars will be driving. So you obviously, if you were to be following the middle path, we would probably be walking in the middle double yellow line, right? Of course not, right? The middle way means that you are neither in the extreme right or extreme left. Often do we find ourselves drifting to the extreme when we truly care for something, especially in an emotional state. Have you had any moments you found yourself thinking, if it isn't this way, I'm not going to do it? Where the answer that you are allowing is either yes or no, and there's no in between in here? In the case for Siddhartha, when he was still the prince, he had all the luxury he wanted. And when he went out for a search, the real world only had one idea or way to liberate from suffering, and that was the extreme practice, either through aesthetic practice or meditation to the extreme level. However, going through both luxury and the pain, he realized that one or the other wasn't the answer. It was the balance between the two that was important in life. Can you relate to yourself when you are so stoked about something that things need to be perfect or done in a specific sequence? You feel the frustration because you can't get it right. On the other hand, there are things that you really don't care about and can do it in any way or any form. Things that you don't put much emphasis on, you don't feel the frustration, right? Or anger because you can't get it done. But things that you really care about and you have to have it in a certain way, you would feel really frustrated if you can't get it done in that way, right? In this example, when you don't care, you're free to walk in the middle, being able to drift freely in any direction and be very flexible. And therefore, you won't feel the pain from not being able to get it to your likings. Now, in order to understand Siddhartha's realization, we do need to understand the historical context of its time. In the time of Siddhartha, Brahmanism was the religion that the Indian culture had accepted to follow. I'll go deeper into explaining Brahmanism in another video if you are interested, so please leave a comment below if you want me to explain more about that. But for this video, all we need to know is to understand that karma is what determines what happens after life. Meaning, if you do good in life, you will be reborn and move up in the caste system. And if you do bad, instead you will move down. Also, it is also important to know that the basic goal of Brahmanism is to attain nirvana, to liberate oneself from the cycle of rebirth. But why would one believe that if you escape the cycle of rebirth, you are free? Because there's a universal truth and a universal concept within that, and that is life is suffering. Even before Buddhism, this idea was a standard and accepted. Therefore, if you are able to escape the process of rebirth, you can be free from suffering. So the goal behind this was very obvious. People searched for ways that allow them to escape rebirth, and that was through either extreme aesthetic practice to find anatman or to follow the caste system and slowly rank yourself up to liberation. However, what was a breakthrough for Siddhartha was that he was able to find the answer to it by understanding the middle way. And in this middle way was so unique. It wasn't something that was just, accepted at the time. Everybody only had this or this. And he was like, you need this and this, and it needs to be in the middle. And this is why Buddhism was so unique at this time of when Siddhartha was there. So, and in the next episode, I will talk about Siddhartha or Buddha's first sermon. I will also have a link down below where you can make a donation to my temple. And if you found the video to be helpful and in any way, and if it was interesting, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more of these contents. And please leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer as much as I can, either in the comments or make a new video about that topic if it's something that's interesting to everyone. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you at the next episode. Thank you.